You should bring back your joke about the when you pee sitting down and you come up and then you fucking slam the toilet on accident.
Oh,
Dude, you got relatable jokes, dude. You really do, man. I'm not
yeah,
trying to
because
suck
that's
your
a
dick.
that's a joke of me talking about like living with my dad. Check.
Everything's good.
Boom, 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 boom.
Check it.
Not another comedy podcast. Not another. Bro, I got in the mood of listening to that Mexican music.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, we just in here fucking doom smoking, listening to that Mexican music. Yeah, dude.
Oh shit, let me put this. Thank you for this, bro.
Yeah, dude.
This looks delicious.
Bro, so the joke about me, yeah, bro, because like what I want to think about and like the jokes that I say on stage is just like shit about like.
Well, to me, the joke is about peeing sitting down, and it's funny to pee sitting down as a guy, right?
Yeah, it's funny to pee sitting down.
But I'm addicted to my phone, so I always pee sitting down.
Yeah.
Just as an excuse to have some alone time,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. It is funny because like I do have like a brother-in-law. My sister's like, what? It's that joke. Why do guys take so long in the shower? In the bathroom? Like, and they go in the bathroom, they're in there forever. It's like, I get it. I definitely get it, bro. You get in like a little TikTok rabbit hole in there. You're sitting in the toilet. You have to pee, but you want to sit down. You know what I mean? You want to chill. You want to sit down. Doesn't make you less of a man if you want to just sit down to pee a little bit, right?
Oh no, yeah. If anything, it makes me just a phone addict. you know?
Yeah. Low-key, and honestly, when I was trying to make that joke that you're talking about, I wanted to make it a little bit more of that, right? I was trying to do like, oh, we're all so addicted to our phones, like, you know, it got me peeing sitting down or something like that, right? Because like that's literally, and then, but also that joke was like, it got into like me having a sweaty ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like, because the thing is like that joke started like of me shitting. Like
We got a lot of similar material. We both got jokes about being on the toilet, you know?
Yeah.
And we both got jokes about our ass.
It's
Like tons of jokes, like
bro,
minutes on our
hairy
ass.
ass, bro.
We
Hairy
got
ass.
ass material, like minutes worth of material. Just ass stuff. So if you need ass content material,
Hit it our
we're
way,
your
bro.
people.
Hit it our way. Where are you guys? Dude, but then I still haven't, I need to get a, by the next episode, bro, I'm telling you guys, I will have a bidet. I promise you, there will be a bidet in this,
Damn.
in this
You're gonna have
office.
taxes by the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. You already saw the tax refund. You're like, I'm getting a bidet.
Oh, I haven't even started that shit yet.
Dude, think about that. That's what you get the bidet with the tax money.
The tax money? Yeah.
Ooh, I was thinking. I don't know if you remember my old taxes joke, but I did it at the Corvette show last year, and I'm like, I can bring it back.
Bring it back.
And then also, it's Valentine's. I bring back my Valentine's Day joke. Like, it's exciting, these jokes that are seasonal that you get to bring back whenever the season. I do
When
have
the
anything
seasons
like
come
that.
back. I think I have like I think you have a good New Year's bit that you can really bring on stage. The story, the last New Year's.
Oh, the last New Year?
I think that's a little bit of a story, you know what I mean? Because you know how there's New Year's shows, there's Christmas shows,
right.
you know what I mean? You can really bring that into like one of those type of shows type of thing, you know what I mean?
Right, I think it's past its time now. Now it is, but maybe next New Year.
Maybe like when
Thanksgiving.
when Thanksgiving comes, because like that's when like family starts getting together. It's around Thanksgiving time, right?
And I
it's
can
like
switch the story to the last Thanksgiving.
exactly,
the
bro.
last
It's kind of
Christmas.
or my last birthday. We don't get
Yeah.
together for my birthday anymore.
The
you know?
last quinceañera.
We don't get together in quinceañera, and that's a big problem, bro. Because like there was a long time where I was going to quinceañeras like all the time, bro.
Oh,
like,
dude, I went on a spree with my friends of going to quinceañeras that we were not invited to.
oh, that's fucking
Like,
funny.
you know, like wedding crashers, but quinceañera crashers. Quinceañera crashers.
I like that shit, dude.
It was fun. Me and Alon.
Shout out, lad, dude.
You know, and you know, you shave your bush. You think you might get some. You might get lucky.
something. That's
but
funny.
it's a quince. Ain't no one fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess maybe some people are fucking.
Yeah, some people.
But not us, G. We were. I mean, you know, we were prepared. But
You were prepared, and then when you guys were like in high school.
yeah, and we would fucking go to quince. Yeah, well, quinces, bro. What am I going in after high school? That's creepy, dude. You're trying to fuck.
I was trying to make sure we made the distinction.
Well, then that's the thing too, you know, fucking you would be at the quince and then they'd be like, oh, but there are the older guys and the chicks are attracted to the older guys. You're like, damn it, whores.
Whores, that's funny. No, cause it just felt like, cause the thing is like my family, there's so many like cousins, there's so many nieces, there's so many, I guess not nephews, it doesn't matter because there's no like male quinceañeras, but they all just have quinceañeras, and then like the family's like, come to this quinceañera, come to this quinceañera, and then you have like friends that have sweet 16s, and you go to sweet 16s when you're in high school and shit like that. Did you ever go to like a sweet 16?
No, quinceañeras.
Were you ever a chambelán? What is that? What is it called?
Chambelán.
Chambelán. Ah, shit.
Chambelán.
Ah, shit. Were you ever one of those?
I was one, bro. When I was gothic, so it didn't match the vibe of the quince,
shit.
bro. It was terrible. That's actually like, maybe a good story. When it's a bad story, it's a bad story.
I was gonna be the main one, but so here's the thing. I started dating this girl.
You got demoted?
Well, I think it was a good idea. I think maybe the family stepped in and was like, hey, maybe not make him the main dude. He can be in the party, but don't make him the main, because they saw the writing on the walls, right? They're like, they're not gonna last forever. We're gonna have these nice quinceañera pictures, and he's just gonna be in all the
brother.
It was like the cousin.
The cousin.
Yeah, the cousin. I think that's safe. It's a safe bet to go with the cousin. The chambelán, no?
Chambelán.
Yeah.
The chambelán.
The Cameroon. The Cameroon.
That's so funny. Hey, what happened?
Oh no, just I was in the party, but I think it was a good idea to not have me be the main guy.
But here's the thing. So you were her boyfriend, but you were dancing with another chick.
I was dancing with her homie, like her friend. Yeah, yeah. I was dancing, and then so now thinking about this, she had this other dude in the party too. That like at the beginning of at the beginning of us talking, we were kind of like head to head, like kind of like. It was like the other dude, you know what I mean? And then like he was like around, and I knew who's the other dude. I'm like, look at this fucking bitch, you know what I mean? You see him and shit.
Like, don't worry about him.
No, this is the other guy. Like, you ever have a girl who?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The don't worry about him.
No, it was the worry about this dude. Like, yeah, it was like I used to like me and this guy used to be a thing.
Oh wow!
But
they're still friends.
Yeah, dude,
that's a bad situation.
Yeah, but that's why I'm trying to explain to you this terrible situation I was in for a little bit, right? This
But you didn't look like this when you're gonna be a chambelán, right?
No. I was a big boy, bro. I was a big boy at the time.
I don't know if American people are watching this. Or Asian people or whoever, and you don't know what a chambelán is. Chambelán in Manny's case.
Or quinceañera. What's a quinceañera?
It's just, sweet 16 for Mexicans when they turn 15, and the chambelán is the guy, her main partner, right? And usually, how you said, it's
There's
the
a party of
brother or the fucking someone, and then you have all the other dancers, right, that are in the group, right?
Yeah,
it's kind of like a wedding. You have those bridesmaids or whatever.
Yeah, you have the bride. So it's like kind of like a pre-wedding to your wedding,
Maybe
right?
she's gonna get pregnant.
Yeah. And
she's Mexican. It's a matter of time.
It's a matter of time, bro. Yeah, you're not wrong, dude. But what's the like? Is it weird to have like if you skip that 15? Is it weird to just have a 16 and just a sweet 16 when you're Mexican?
Well, I think they would just be like, "Oh, this whitewash chick." Mexicans. I'm more Mexican than you. You had a sweet 16. I had a 15.
Yeah, I had a 15. A lot of people got hit with that option. Okay, quinceañera or car.
Oh, right. I would hear that.
I would definitely go car.
Yeah. I mean, if you were a chick, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, don't guys have big parties, right? That's my problem, bro. Like give us some parties, dude.
Well, there is no equal rights. We do not have no fucking parties.
That's bullshit, dude. Give us some parties. I want to be in there. I want like the Jewish people have a party.
Oh, they
have a party
for becoming a man.
Yeah. Right? I want a party.
Well, become Jewish.
I feel like we can do something like that, right? Like the Mexican culture, maybe not like a sweet 16, but maybe as like a. I'm trying to think like what's a pivotal guy moment when like they turn into a man, right? Maybe like not their first shot. I'm trying to think of something really.
The first shot? What do you mean by shot?
Something like a shot of tequila or something. But I'm thinking like something Mexican, right? Like something really to celebrate, right? What like age won't define it. Like maybe like like, oh, I'm like a man's first heartbreak or something like that. It's like, oh, like, and then they throw him a party or something like that. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're becoming a man. You know what I mean? Because like that cliche thing. It's like, oh, they get broken up with. They're hitting the gym. They're gonna better themselves. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, they don't become a little bitch.
A little bitch ass motherfucker, bro. I know some bitch ass motherfuckers. You know?
I'm sure you do, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Wait, let me tell you before you talk about bitch ass motherfuckers. Hold on to the bitch ass motherfuckers.
Hold on to the bitch ass motherfuckers.
Let's stay on the quinceañera topic because let me tell you about this. It was bad for me, right? Because I'm a freshman, right? Let me tell you about my quinceañera I was in, right? I was a chambalon.
Oh, dude, I was a freshman too.
Oh yeah. Well, right. Everyone's turning 15 freshman, right?
Bro.
That's why it happens, right? That's why it's at that age, right?
There you go, dude. Yeah, fuck
right?
Yeah, dude.
So, I'm fucking freshman year. I'm kind of very Mexican, you know, and stuff. And I start gathering my musical stuff. And I start doing weights with this guy who introduces me to fucking A Day to Remember and shit.
Yeah, the good
He's
stuff.
like, you can't work out of that pussy shit.
Yeah, you need to
He's
work
like,
out
you
to
gotta
this.
listen to this. And I'm like, well, I'll listen to whatever you listen to, guy.
Yeah,
Just show me what you
just
know.
Show me what's up, bro.
Because it was huge, right? And one day I was just like, dude, fucking, what do you do for back, bro? He's like, I'm gonna take you under my wing, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I was
yeah.
like, all right, put on whatever you listen to. We'll listen to.
Bro, put it on.
And so I became all emo. And then, you know, there's a few hot emo chicks. I was like, let's see what's up, right?
Yeah, let's see what's up.
Emo chicks were in.
Chips?
You know, emo chicks were in.
Emo chicks were in, bro.
Emo chicks aren't that in no more. Because emo's it's a little bit worse now.
I used to know this guy, Los Sidra, who was so emo, bro. I was like scared. Like I used to look at his wrist. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like bad. Like at the bus stop.
Oh jeez.
Like I was like, damn. Like, oh, I think I said this one time. I was like, because I used to cut myself because I didn't feel like I didn't get enough hugs. And I was like, damn, that guy didn't get any hugs, you know, because he was fucked up, dude.
Fuck.
Because like I used to cut myself in class a little bit.
Oh, that's gay, dude.
Yeah, because for the aesthetic, bro. Just like, but like not even like it's like something so little. But like continue. Continue with the quinceañera talk.
People can be like, Omar made fun of me. The car.
Oh no,
How
it was like
rude.
well, it was like because it was gay, right? It was like a seeking attention.
Well,
type
yeah,
of
you
thing.
had no reason to, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It was like my life type of thing. You know what I mean?
I was too much of a pussy to do it, so you know, you're pussy if you do, pussy if you don't. You're fucking.
Yeah, you're pussy if you don't. It's like, yeah, that's right. But then like I would see that guy, I'm like, oh yeah, I want my shit ain't real. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But that was like, and I did that shit like in middle school. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
That was in high school. This motherfucker, like,
What about the huge gauges? I would be like, I low key thought because people would be like, dude, you got really good lobes for gauges. And I'd be like, I do got big lobes, kind of. You know, I'm like, I need something. I'm like, should I do gauges? And then I'm so glad I did not do gauges.
Yeah, bro. It would definitely
so bad.
It would define your face, dude. Like those people, they kind of stay that. They kind of stay that look.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, maybe like a loose asshole. It never goes back, right?
True. It's like a loose. I don't know. Maybe you're at. Call in.
This was a huge sidetrack, but let me tell you. So I became emo.
Yeah. You became emo.
I became emo, and
I don't think it was a sidetrack. I think it was right.
No,
on.
it was very good.
It was right on.
But I became emo, but I have these Mexican friends, and they're still supporting me. They're just kind of like, "What's up with the fit?" You know, and I'm like, you know, you don't like the fit.
Kind of like when you started doing comedy. And your music. Well, homie was like, "Okay, what's with the dick jokes?" All right, like we'll let you do you. We'll see you later.
Yeah, you know, we don't meet up at the same lunch spot anymore.
Yeah, they don't meet up at the same lunch spot.
Call back to episode 2.
Two,
3 years ago.
2 or
1 or
something.
2 or 3. Oh, but anyways. So I have these Mexican friends still, and you know, we're hanging out, and so it's kind of before I'm emo. My best friend at the time, well, one of my best friends at the time, named Ramon, is in the skiing set, and he's like, dude, we're being in the skiing set with all my friend group, and his friend group's like, yeah, like he's in the group now, you know, they accept me as a new one.
You're in it.
And I'm like, yeah, let's do this skiing set thing, cool. But then because the quince is in December, right? So this is the beginning of the school year, right?
Oh yeah.
As the quince comes, I become emo.
Oh, you're becoming more and more emo. Your hair is getting a little bit longer.
Yeah. I started doing.
You fucking
something in the wind, right? And so they're kind of like, oh, now, and I'm kind of like in the corner, like
something.
So fucking, I was in this quince and I just felt like so. Oh, and then wait, my homie. Then his mom was super strict, and she goes, "You're not being in that fucking quince."
To you?
To his homie.
Oh.
To my homie. To his son.
Uh-huh.
To her son or whatever. My best homie. The reason I'm in the quince.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't that close to the girl.
Why was he not going to be in it anymore?
Because his mom just decided, like, his mom was really strict, right?
Oh, so his mom was like, oh, no, you can't be in it anymore.
His mom was really strict. And she fucking takes him out of the quince, and now I'm stuck in the quince. I heard someone else quit, so the girl starts crying and stuff. I'm like, all right,
I can't quit. Yeah, I can't quit. Yeah,
I'm like decent friends with them. I'm like, okay,
you're there.
But it was weird because now my homie's not there, and now it's just I'm like the rocker dude the outsider dude.
Yeah, you're there.
So the whole quince is just whack. The quince picture, I just look at it, just plays like all these beaters and like an emo guy. You know, like everyone's got like a high fade, like all fucking Tucson, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm over there with the fucking something.
Dude, low-key, I feel kind of the same way. Like when in the one quince that I was in, because I was a freshman, and I was with the girl I was with, but she already had all the shit planned, and I don't remember, but I think someone did drop out. And then she needed a replacement. So I think they filled me in. Oh, yeah. Not as the main guy, like I said, right? But I didn't know. Like, it was a freshman. Like, I just moved to the school. Like, I just moved here. Like, I didn't know any of them. I was just fucking her. You know what I mean? Like, not even at the time. I don't remember. Like, I think it was, like, we didn't even have sex till, like, sophomore year. So, like, I didn't know anybody. So I was, like, it's in the background. Just fucking, like, it's just, like, something. Just fucking, nobody likes me. She likes this guy more. My dad's gay. Fuck it, dude.
Yeah, you're like, damn. She's like, I don't know if she might fuck her cousin. He's the main guy.
Yeah, he's the main guy there.
There's a lot of elements going on.
He's kind of hot, dude.
Yeah. The other guy's fucking buff. Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude. No, fucking that shit was fun, though. And then me and Alam would fucking sneak off to other quinces and try to just go and think that we, look at the musician. They'd be like, oh, look at that. That's cool. And, try to get chicks' numbers, and just be dumb.
Like wedding crashers.
Oh, and try to sneak in drinks, and it'd be hard, have to ask people to buy you drinks and shit. Smoke a cigarette, fucking get all dizzy. I can't smoke a cigarette, fucking. I get like the SpongeBob meme where he's like, shh. Which one where he's all dizzy and shit? It's like,
shit, I'm not remembering that SpongeBob meme.
Oh, it's a good meme.
Pull it up right here, dude. Thinking, so you said like sneaking drinks and stuff like that, right? Have I said on the pod how we used to sneak drinks like back in the day?
Where at?
In high school. Did I? Have I said it?
I think so.
So allegedly, back in the day in high school. Ooh, he's gonna pop open the guava.
Yeah, I want to try this.
They're guava drinks. Australian family owned. It says right here. Yeah, you just pop it open, my dude. You just yeah. Holy shit, he's having a little bit of an issue here with popping it open. Do you want me to? I do have an issue. Here, let me see.
Do you ever hear when you ever get a beer, and then you're like, "Is this a pop it?" And you're like, "I can't fucking get it." They're like, "No, it's not a pop it." And you're like, "Thank God, it's not a pop it." Thanks, G.
Got a little wet in the process, but worth it.
Thanks, bro.
Worth it.
Let's see what's up with this thing.
So, when we were in high school, allegedly, I had a friend, I had a homie. His dad was a nurse, and said father used to go out of town. Not out of town, but he used to work night shift. So homie would have the house free at night, right? So we went over, and it was really hard to get beer. Beer was hard to get. Liquor was really easy to get. Allegedly.
His parents had it?
No. Allegedly, we would drive to like a parking lot at a store, and allegedly a girl would go in there and then just grab a couple bottles and walk out, and then we'd have a couple bottles for the night.
Oh, savage.
And that's what just how like we got the alcohol, you know what I mean? And every time we went to like high school parties and stuff like that, like we had like we would always trade our liquor for beer. You know, we would go to other parties. They're like, we'll give you this liquor bottle for that 24 pack because we want to play beer pong. You know what I mean? Like that's just like what, because to actually get beer, you would have to have someone buy it for you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We didn't know anybody to buy us anything. You know what I mean?
Damn, so these chicks were doing liquor runs?
Yeah, that's some liquor runs, dude.
Damn, ratchet, huh?
Yeah, I didn't do nothing.
I'm a pussy, dude. I would never do something like that.
Yeah, no, I didn't even drive in the car. I just fucking chilled the whole time. I was just at the place.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. No, I didn't want to be in the car, dude. I'm scared, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Allegedly, this happened. This actually happened in GTA.
Dude, my fucking... No, you're straight, dude. You didn't even do nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're so fucking scared.
Yeah. That's how, dude.
You didn't even do this.
You never know about things, bro. Like,
we didn't do shit, dude.
I have something we can talk about, bro.
What?
Not another comedy podcast, bro. You hear about that chat? No, not even chat. Just this Jeep. Oh, how do you like the drink? How do you liking it?
It's pretty good.
Give me some notes. Give me some notes. What do you think? So it's fizzy, right? It's fizzy. Almost review. I think we're here for the spicy water, right? Right. What do we think about the guava? The guava.
I like it better than the spicy water.
You like it better than spicy water?
The spicy water, the liquid death.
The liquid death. Yeah. Yep.
Overrated, in my opinion.
Yeah, overrated. Yep. I mean, it is just water.
This guava is Australian, mate.
Yeah, it's
Australian, mate.
Hey, mate. It's
got a kangaroo and everything. No, but this one it tastes just like it smells.
Here's the problem. People are like, you're bad at impressions. It's like, well, let me be bad at impressions. Like, when we get better at, how am I supposed to, hey, mate. Hey, put something on the barbecue, right? Like, like something, right? Like, let me practice the accents, right? I think you like out of all the people you can still make fun of, it's the white cultures, right? You can still make fun of like Australian people. You can make fun of the British people. Like,
true, even the British, like, the French. No one really defending them.
Yeah, like you know, I had a friend openly back in the day. He used to just say "fuck the French." Like every time, like anything happened with them, he's like "fuck the French."
I like Theo Von's like the French. You can't trust the French.
You can't trust the French, bro. Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, dude. Well, there was some. I had a train of thought before we went into this whole
French thing.
Yeah, not even the French thing. Just about like being Australian. You know,
we were talking about shitting on the white, or that we can shit on the whites.
You can shit on the whites. We did your review right here of the water. I'm backtracking a little bit, trying to make sure. Oh, not another comedy podcast. Well, we can, dude. See, we're in it, bro. We're in it, dude. See, look at this shit, bro. Professional podcasters already, bro. Episode 20, dude. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
20 episodes in.
Oh, you're gonna forget again. Go.
The chat GBT thing, right? I got it. It's
what
right here. Locked and loaded.
What is AI doing?
Bam. Do you know who George Carlin is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like it wasn't even chat GBT. Do you know there's this and here's the thing that I'm worried about, right? They came out with a new episode today, and this like AI device took all the comments of it. I'm just gonna say, so like, do you know who Will Sasso is?
Yeah.
He has a podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the podcast?
No.
So he has a podcast called Dudesy. And so the podcast is basically run by an AI. And here's what's crazy is that the AI could feasibly listen to this because like because it does research of the web of everything, and it could like it listens to everything that talks about it or whatever, you know what I mean?
Wow.
I mean, like apparently, but so it made
hello there.
It made a George Carlin special.
Oh, okay. I think I seen someone post something about something like that.
And it was crazy, bro. So I listened to it with my girl, right? And we were driving into the car because we were just driving. You know, sometimes you ever put specials on and to like drive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but not with my girl.
Oh yeah, all the time, bro.
Yeah.
All the time. Did your girl ever listen to stand up with you? Yeah. She also likes stand up a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
So
to like listen to stand up, you know, in the
car. To listen to stand up in the car. Well, okay, it was late night, and I think she was interested in like, okay, what is this AI chat GPT type of, not even chat GPT, but this AI model George Carlin special thing, right? I've listened to some of George Carlin stuff, not all of it.
I haven't, to be honest.
There was a couple concepts that I heard in the overall special that I'm like, oh, I kind of heard like a rehashing of this, of what he's already said before, right? It's real. I'm not gonna say that it's good, and I'm not gonna say that it's bad. It's just crazy how like.
Why didn't you say it's good or bad?
Well, because it's like, it's not necessarily it's because people are afraid that it's like gonna take comedy. Like that's gonna replace comedy and stuff.
But like, did you think it was good? Like it was funny?
I thought that the jokes that were made were really prevalent to today's society to today, and I think some of them were pretty funny. There were some pretty funny jokes. Like my girl laughed at some things, and I was like, holy shit, that's a funny joke. And it's like very relative and very like current news and very now type of thing. You know what I mean? And it was like,
that is scary. Like, no mama, as you're gonna say. Or remember I told you about people doing virtual comedy shows?
Yeah,
like as like little fucking puppets or
little puppets,
something.
Mm-hmm.
Or as avatars, you know.
And the thing that's worrisome is that like, with even the chat in the special was like, he's like, this is only the start of this. Like, imagine all your favorite, like basically dead comedians coming back and telling you the news, right? Imagine like a comedian doing a news cycle 24/7 just being run by AI.
Like a Norm Macdonald.
More Macdonald. And they're going to replace newscasters, you know what I mean? And I was talking...
He's like, Bob Saget died.
Today, he OD'd. What happened to Bob Saget? He died in a hotel room, no?
I heard conspiracy theories about that too, because it was something like he hit his head or something in a tub. Like it was something very sketchy or something like that.
Conspiracy corner. Dude, I don't
CC.
I don't know, like it just kind of like I was telling my dad about it, right? I'm like, oh, like hear about this, and I was telling him about it. He's like, yeah, but it's not gonna replace comedy. And my dad was like, comedy is so personal. He was like, it's so like, you know, like, and that's what a lot of people say too, but like, dude, you can't make up for like, dude, those jokes are solid. You know what I mean? Like some of those jokes, like that's what I'm saying. They're not great, but they're solid jokes. You know what I mean?
And also like the nostalgia of listening to someone.
George Carlin.
But what I wonder is if the delivery of the joke, because of course the structure of the joke is going to be insane because AI is so intelligent. But do they make the artificial George Carlin have like the George Carlin delivery?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It sounds exactly like George Carlin.
Like, why would it not replace comedy? Like, that is scary.
That's what I'm saying. That's my opinion. Like, that's why it's scary, right? That's why it's scary. It's scary in the sense of like, because that's what it said. Like, oh, it's not the first one. Like, you're gonna see it. Like, it's so new.
They're gonna start doing everything.
It's so new, and it did current topics to today. Like shit, it talked about today's shit.
Will Smith got slapped.
Dude. Like it just said all these like things and prevalent topics. It's like fuck, bro. Like, and it did that like basically like it basically what it did is that it listened to all of George Carlin's old interviews, all his old specials, like all his stuff, right?
Yeah.
And basically did an imitation of George Carlin. So it's not that they make it clear, right? It's like this is not George Carlin. This is an imitation of George Carlin, right? It's like that's a fucking good ass imitation, bro. And like, yeah, it is fucking scary, bro, because we're over here grinding our dicks out in the open mic scene trying to find our voice, and then Chat GPT is just coming out here. Well, that's why it's like people have to also think like the worry is that like you have to think of it as like as a tool, right? Back in the day, we used to have cars.
Well, how Will Sasso was using it.
Yeah, because they have a podcast and they have like it's two people that have a podcast and there's a AI person that runs it with them, right? So I mean, they're working with the AI, right? Maybe you can do that like with comedy, but I don't know nobody wants to have AI write their jokes for them. You know what I mean? You're thinking about it. You could see some people do that though.
I could see Drake being like, write me some lyrics. Alexa, write me some lyrics.
Alexa, write me some lyrics. Yeah. Like, from like Drake Campagna? Is that who you're talking about?
I'm talking about Drake.
Oh.
Drake, the rapper.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
I thought I said lyrics. I don't know who the fuck Campagna is. Who's Campagna? Don't be dropping names over here.
Do you know who Drake Bell is?
No. I'm not really talking shit, dude.
No, but do you know who Drake Campagna is?
Yeah.
How he like changed his name to Drake Campagna?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
From Drake and Josh?
No, I didn't know that.
So Drake and Josh, like, you know how he like didn't really like make a name for himself in the United States?
Oh, he's in Mexico or Spain or somewhere?
Yeah, and now his name is Drake Campagna.
And what does he do? He just does like
Mexican love songs. He sings Spanish and shit. Yeah.
Right?
He fucking on the charts, up on the charts, bro. He didn't make it in the US. He's like, let me go to Mexico. See if they like my shit. And it was funny because like
maybe he's like, Alexa, write me some lyrics. He's like, in Spanish, please.
Yeah, in Spanish, please. Yeah, that's why I thought you were like, oh yeah, Drake Campagna. So you can't just say Drake. I mean, maybe that's just me.
I say Drake because you know how they say Drake has a ghostwriter. That's always been the meme since I was a kid. That Drake has a ghostwriter. I was in high school.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that was just me to not think of that rapper Drake when you said Drake. Like, what other Drake was you talking
you
about?
Thought of the other. Yeah, I thought of the Drake and Josh Drake.
Yeah,
jeez, he's in Mexico, dude.
I mean, I saw him live, bro.
The other guy?
No, Drake Campagna.
Yeah, that's why I said the other guy. Yeah, he is the other guy. The other guy's Drake.
No, I saw Drake live, bro.
Drake is Drake.
I was at the Drake concert.
Any other Drake is the other guy. It's the other Drake.
He did the Drake and Josh song, bro. I lost my mind. I was in my car and everything because it was like kind of like it was like when COVID was like opening up a little bit and it was like in a parking lot and like they did it to cars and shit. I was like, I don't care. I was just happy to be there.
For real?
Yeah. I was like honking my horn. I never find it me. I found a way. I found a way. Bam, 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 bam.
That's funny.
Yeah, you're just in your car. It's dope, bro. It's vibes. You're just fucking in your car. You're vaping. You're vibing. You're fucking chilling.
Bro, when we're saying that Drake is the Drake, right? Do you think that you can be the Manny? Like when you think of any Mannies, is there any big Mannies out there?
And I've looked it up too, right? Like I think like branding is such a big thing. You know what I mean? Like Fluffy. You look up Fluffy, it's him, right?
Yeah.
That's him. Like what it's like your branding, right? I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any other at least Manny Lugo comic. I haven't seen.
Right, but is there any like? Is there a big Manny that you think of? Like, there's a big actor Manny, a big rapper Manny, a big singer Manny, a big comedian Manny. I can't think of any right now.
I can't think of anything either. Manuel, are there any Manuels?
Big ones?
Yeah, any big Manuels?
I can't think of any.
I can't even think. No, I mean any famous Mannies. Step forward. I'll fucking fight you, dude.
Okay, I always tell my girl, I'm like, and now it's just my girl. Anybody that you meet, I think I told you this. I don't know how many Omars you met, but I'm definitely the coolest one. Dude, like, I don't know. I don't feel like there's a lot of Omars out there that have made a lot of noise. So I used to kind of not like my name. I used to really hate it.
Omar Apollo.
And now I'm like, at least it's not real beat up, I guess, right?
Do you know who Omar Apollo is?
No, who's that?
Yeah, it's just a singer. But not a comedian.
I know Apollo Creed, bro.
Apollo Creed? Hey, Apollo Creed. I'll fucking fight Apollo Creed too, bro.
Nah,
no, but after, like when he's all fucked up, after all the fights.
You'll fight him after the 4?
Yeah,
when he's dead?
Yeah. Dude, let's talk about the mic yesterday, dude. Why we didn't record?
The one you went on?
I know, dude. I know, dude.
Oh, these Pokemon mic is so rough, G.
Well, here's the thing.
You don't get to go on and you're just fucking there the whole time. Ooh. That's what I'm saying. AI's not got away at the mics.
Yeah, true. The AI, that's the thing. It's not going to get the personality, bro. You're not going to be there, bro. AI's not going to be yelling at the crowd, bro. AI's not going to be there in the weeds. Like, bro, like people want the personality. People want me to be yelling at them, bro. That's what they want, dude. I need to. So here's the thing. I know if you guys have been listening into the podcast, you know that Manny likes to yell. He yells on the stage, and sometimes it works pretty well. Sometimes it works pretty well, but sometimes it kind of really eats a dick, bro. It kind of really eats it, because then people really truly think I'm mad, which sometimes I am, because I mean, like Omar said, we're there at the mics. We're there for sometimes 2 hours.
You're there for hours, longer.
At least, bro. At least 1 hour, right? Like that's why today I didn't go to the mic.
1 to 3.
That's why today I didn't go to the mic. Oh, I didn't want to, because like last week when I did, as soon as I went on stage, bro, everybody talked. I was like, and I just started yelling. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? And then the next guy went on stage and nobody fucking talked. I'm like, oh, and now you motherfuckers are quiet. You know what I mean?
Well, because you have to address it, right? So if you did the heavy lifting of being like, what the fuck?
The next one is slowly, like, yeah.
Because that's the thing, right? You have to make the switch in the room of, now it's comedy time.
I was like the 6th, 7th one up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. Some people don't make the switch. They go up there and they try to just do their jokes. You try to just survive up there. But if you don't really make that switch in the room, like, it never happens, you know? That's why, like, the other week when, like, the mic was going so rough, I don't know if you were there. I think that might have been the week you left. And I was going to follow Half Bus. I knew that it was going to be sick because the crowd was really uptight, but I knew that Half Bus was going to turn the room upside down. Mm-hmm. I knew it, and he did. But then they bumped me. They bumped me like 2 people. Yeah. And I was like, fuck my asshole. Yeah. And I still did a riff what happened because he was the one that made the switch in the room. You know what I mean?
I remember what happened. I went to go get food.
You went to go get food?
Yeah, and then we came back, yeah. And we chilled. Yeah, that's what you get mad because you're waiting and then you fucking go on stage and you get bumped or fucking something and you're like, fuck my ass, bro. I had a plan.
I had a riff on that.
I had a plan, bro. I had a plan. Like, don't you wish sometimes like you're like looking at the mic and you're like, damn, I wish I was next because I have the perfect riff to say on stage right now, bro. I have the perfect thing to say. And then you see the next person on stage and they didn't address, like, there was an alley, like someone just threw an alley-oop and they just need to fucking slam it down, right? Like, they just need to address whatever the fuck just happened on the stage, right? And then they don't, and you're like, damn, fuck, bro, you missed it. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. It's just, I don't know if everybody sees it, right, though? You know?
Yeah,
because nobody sees the same things, you know, like.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot of times where people are like, man, he fucking missed this opportunity where he could have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Things that we don't even see, and people are like, she was right there, this guy.
That's so true, because that's what we were saying. Like, it's about the comedy so much. AI's not gonna take shit. It's all about perspective, bro. It's all about your perspective. You know what I mean? Like. Do you haven't watched the new Dave Chappelle special? I liked it. People talk shit. People talk shit all the time.
People say it's too mouthy, too wordy.
He's been a wordy motherfucker the whole time. Yeah. Like, he's been a talking motherfucker. And like, I don't know, like, I appreciate someone like people like rappers, right? Like, people love when rappers are like super bodacious and like, look at my money, look at this, look at that. But also people like rappers that are like humble and it's like, oh, I worked so hard to get here. I had my dreams. Now I'm here. You know what I mean? Like,
aren't humble.
No, but you know what I mean?
Rapper and humble don't go in the same sentence.
But you know what I mean? When they like talk about like how they like set up a goal for themselves and they made it from point A to point B, right?
Started from the bottom.
Dave Chappelle kind of did that. But people are like, oh, fuck that. You know what I mean? He's gay. The goat of nothing. It's not funny. I'm like, I thought it was kind of funny. Everything's subjective. You know what I mean? Like, everything's in your ass.
I'm sure it's funny, but I'm sure it's wordy too. I'm sure it's both. You know, two things can be true at the same time, bro. That's one of my most favorite sayings because I find it to be true that multiple things are true. How do you like that?
Multiple things. Yeah, I mean,
that's true that a lot of things are true, you know?
I think that applies to me, right? Where it's like you're right, but you're still a dick. You know what I mean? Like you're still being a dick about it. You're right, but you're being a dick about it.
Whenever someone gives me a criticism about my act, I'm like, you're a fucking dick, but you're right.
But you're right. Damn it. You're right. God damn it. Not another comedy podcast. Look at these guys fucking finally talking about comedy. They what was it? Fucking 30 men?
No, dude. Comedy.
40, dude. I was gonna fucking say 40 minutes.
Bro, we do comedy. We are comedy, bro. To be or not to be. Remember when I told you?
To be or not to be.
Just be comedy.
The comedy. And then that's what it is, dude. Legitness. Do you think we can start bringing back do you think we can bring back like TV show references, like stuff that we used to watch as kids, right? Like If we reference SpongeBob on the stage, you think people will get it? Like that will get a pop?
I mean, yeah, some things, yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? Like
but
something like
whenever
that.
you do something like that, there's gonna be people that don't get it. Like me, I'm not gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't grow up on SpongeBob.
What did you watch?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Like there's a Jackie Chan TV show.
Jackie Chan movies.
Jackie Chan movies. Like Rush Hour.
Like all of them, bro.
Like Rush Hour 2?
Like there's like a little bit of Jackie Chan movies I have not seen. I've seen most of them.
Rush Hour
like
3?
even like the ones from the 80s and 90s, bro.
Did you see all 3 Rush Hours?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
The fuck? Those are like the mainstream ones. I watch all the low key ones that people don't fucking even want to watch.
That's what I'm saying. Those are the only Jackie Chan movies that I know.
Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan.
He's not a can, bro.
Jackie
He's
Chan.
still got it, bro. He's Jackie G.
What other Jackie? Oh, well, Karate Kid. He was in the one with Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
But what other Jackie Chan movies are there?
Bro, there's so many, bro. Did you ever watch the ones with Owen Wilson? Those are like the other mainstream ones. You know Owen Wilson with the fucked up nose?
Yeah, but what movie?
They were cowboy movies. Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Night.
No.
Dude, those are good.
Are they comedies?
They're action comedies, bro. That's all Jackie Chan is. See, he was a real kind of like Chaplin inspired guy, so that's why all his comedy is like, his action is even funny, you know, like he hits the guy with a pan, he goes to shoot him and nobody has bullets, and then they, you know, like it's always something silly, you know what I mean?
Throws the gun, right?
It's always like two of them shoot and then none of them have a gun or like a bullet in the chamber, you know? You're like, you know, it's something like comedic or whatever, you know what I mean?
Maybe the funny equivalent of that would be like on a 3-way, and then like there's 2 guys, and then they both don't blow a load, and they're like,
I don't get that.
So like the I don't know, I was trying to think of like what's an equivalent of like bang bang bang. I don't know. I was trying.
Oh, holding your jizz.
Yeah, that's what it's like where it's like where I don't know. I was just trying to think of like a parallel, like a blowing your load, not blowing your load.
My bad. Oh, I didn't really see it, you know.
You didn't see the vision, bro. You didn't see because here's the thing, bro. Sometimes I come in from like just out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Like yesterday at the mic. It was at it's a mic where they text topics.
Yeah, I was saying it's stand up on the spot for Tucson.
That shit had Godzilla on the fucking thing, and I started talking about Asian porn. That's literally what my mind went to. But I don't think it's
bad, and I think you were like, "Oh, whatever, I'm over here on this thing." But I think that's the whole point.
Exactly,
like how you said to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, because I literally my mind went to Godzilla. Hold on, wait, isn't there like a new Godzilla movie? And then Matt was like, "There's 2 of them." I'm like, "Oh yeah, one of them's from the Asian people, right?" And then I just went into that whole rant, and I think that was nice to like, oh, my mind was working into like, oh, they have good stuff. And I think I was riffing on that. I think I liked like being able to do that, you know what I mean? I think it was good practice to be like, oh, like maybe when you're on the stage of something like you actually want to do, you can start like bringing up something more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it doesn't matter like what you say. You just got to take it somewhere, you know? Like, that's literally it, dude. And
I feel like there's a lot of people just in their head, they're like, oh, like I don't get, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I was just having a good time. Like, I was just up there. Like, if people were laughing or not, like,
but see, I feel like you were in your head about that one because I feel like you quit early when you still had, like, you were going on about.
They took me off.
That stuff. No, but that wasn't your last topic.
Oh, well, when
I'm talking about the Godzilla topic. You know.
Oh, when they changed it, you know what I mean? Because and when those shows, it feels like you're into the. Like, as soon as I turned around, I was like, oh, next topic. Do you know what I mean? Like, I only went on till I saw the next topic on the.
Did you record it?
On my phone.
How long did you do?
5.
Oh, nice.
So not bad, you know what I mean? And especially because like that was like a not booked, and and it was like a bucket type of mic. That's why I was like, unfortunately, you and the T-Dog didn't get on.
Yeah.
And it's like
and we both gone twice and not going on.
Fuck. And then Matt, he even said something as soon as I got on. He's like, you came on last time too. I'm like, last time. I'm like, I don't know, my fucking name gets pulled. Like,
you're like, well, why are you asking?
Yeah, I was like, what is that a problem? Get off? Yeah, it's just like, get off the fucking stage. I'm like, I think it's a luck thing, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, dude.
It is what it is.
That's the thing with those bucket mics, dude. I could have been home fucking Warzone, but then I went home and I got 2 dubs.
Hey, maybe you need to be out and about and hang out with the boys, and not.
What do you mean we were hanging out? I was fucking there watching you be on stage.
No, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you need to be out hanging out with the boys instead of twiddling your dick on Warzone with these new work friends of yours. Yeah. Yeah, Omar doesn't hit me up no more for the Warzone, bro.
Because you lagging, G.
Me and Omar have like the worst like schedules that don't collide. Like I'm already asleep while Omar's like, yo, the Warzone, bro. I'm like, oh fuck, my dad's gay, bro. People are gonna either people are gonna listen to Tuesdays and they're like, oh, they're just copying Tuesdays all the time.
Yeah,
or people are not listening to Tuesdays and they're like, oh yeah, that's yeah, that's funny.
You did say you had 2 dads.
Sorry. I do have 2 dads.
Yeah.
What about I mean,
that's nice.
That some people
maybe you can make that a joke. Like, I have 2 dads. They're not gay. If they got divorced, my mom got divorced, and I got a stepdad. Like, make it clear. Because I don't know, maybe not. And then go into, because you got some stepdad jokes now.
Yeah, I have that one, and it's pretty. And I feel like, hopefully, bro. So
you got the stepmom joke you don't do anymore about Olive Garden stuff.
We're putting our foot down, bro. We're being proactive. We're being more proactive this year. This year, the year of proactivity. Oh no. Not another comedy podcast. Making sure that didn't get construed into anything up.
Oh, what if we do like a NACP?
NACP.
Oh, what about that?
I like that. Not another comedy podcast. Not another comedy podcast. We're being proactive, dude. I like it. We're being proactive with our fucking booking shows, bro. Booking shows. I don't want to say anything, bro. But hopefully, bro. Hopefully, by next pod, you guys are hearing us say a show that I booked for us, bro.
You're gonna jinx yourself.
No, you're saying, dude, but that's what you have to say things into existence, right? Because they say like either you jinx, it's that Mexican shit, right? It's like you're jinxing, don't tell anybody you're pregnant, the baby's gonna die, like, like, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, like,
yeah, that is Mexican.
It's like, dude, like that's it's that
don't tell them you got the job. They're gonna do a drug test soon.
Yeah, they're gonna fire you. Like is that shit? Like, no, bro. Like, we're gonna get the show. Like,
we're gonna get the job, and you're gonna have that baby. All right?
Yeah, you're gonna have the baby, bro.
And you're gonna subscribe to Not Another Comedy Podcast.
God damn it, dude. See, look, we're on the same train, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Like, we have to be proactive, right? Because I saw the dude was like, I need comedians. My girl's parents are like, hey, here's a comedian. I'm like, here's my dick. Hope you like it. Yeah. And I sent him a little clip because he asked for it. And hopefully he'll be like, hey, you're funny. Get on the stage. And hopefully we fucking go up there, we Twitter our dicks, and we get a sure thing. And then people are like, hey, you know, we want on that pod, bro.
You know what's crazy?
What?
That when I just started, I thought that I needed to get, like, I wasn't sure about how open mics work, and I thought maybe sometimes you need to reserve the spot, like, that it would get busy.
Yeah. You
know? So and then I would see, like, shows, so I saw this one person that I kind of have a feud with, we might say it's a little bit of a fox, right? And they had a stoner show, and I didn't know them at the time, and so I messaged him and was like, I seen you have this stoner show, and I have a lot of like stoner joke, like weed material
Yeah.
that I'd be excited to try to do over there? Is there any
Space?
spots available? Like literally, and I just started, bro.
Yeah.
And that's funny that now I'm in my head about asking, but when I just started,
You're
I
like,
had balls of steel because I wasn't so much in my head about it. You know what I mean? So I gotta fucking
don't ask.
just ask. You get what you fucking ask for, or you get what you fucking
Exactly, bro. You closed mouth don't get fed, right? Like
Yeah.
Like
Soft dicks don't get sucked.
There you go, bro.
Dude, that one's
I did
better.
not like the gun motion.
Yeah,
that was hostile as fuck.
Hey, you better suck it.
Yeah, you better fucking suck it, bro. Dude. Not another comedy podcast. Dun 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 dun. Like that's dude. We're gonna. This is my vision, right?
Dude, soft dicks don't get sucked. I'm stuck on that. I need to
make
that a slogan.
What?
Soft dicks don't get sucked.
Soft dicks don't get sucked, bro. Because here's the thing. I mean, a soft dick can get a little sucked to get hard.
The soft dick can get sucked.
Yeah, but not sucked enough, right? Not to the point of I mean, can you finish with a softie? Are you?
Ask the doctors.
I know you're listening.
Next episode, we're gonna have a doctor.
We're gonna have a doctor in the crowd.
He's gonna suck us off.
we actually low key might have a white dude that's gonna suck us off in the next podcast.
Maybe we'll see. This fucking this whole guest thing is very interesting.
It is interesting because what's funny is that people now will go on stage and they're like, "Get me on your pod, get me on the pod," and you're like, "Which one?" I'll tell you what. Maybe we can have crazy on the pod. I'll be down to have a little crazy on the pod. You know what I mean? We'll have. Here's the thing, bro.
How crazy?
Wow. We can go down a little rabbit hole, right?
Like Adam Smith crazy?
You had to say the white devil, huh? You had to say.
Here's the Adam Smith don't give a fuck. That's why I like Adam Smith because he really don't give. He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
The thing is, he might say something that gets us banned.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. I feel like even us having him on camera is just gonna get us banned. You know what I mean? Like we can't even have that motherfucker associated
with him and everything. You know?
You do have a whole vlog, and his shit's all like banned.
But I feel like I liked it in the vlog. I feel like I show that Adam is funny. And not just like where he's trying to be like, is it satirical? Is that the word? Like.
No, I don't think it's satirical. I think it's
very like
contrarian.
Yeah, right, and almost like serious, right? And I kind of show like a little bit more of how he really is, the sillier side. And so I, not to be all gay and shit, but I like that when I did that vlog with him and Adrian going up to Phoenix.
Yeah,
I got that Adam being funny and just being him being goofy and shit.
Being him. I mean? Like when your friends are like,
because a lot of people fucking give Adam a bad rap, but he's a good guy. Bro.
Yeah, well, because some people see like his stage persona, right?
That's what I'm saying.
And you can say that, right? Persona, because I feel like it's like, is that you?
Or Instagram persona.
It's like, is that you?
I was thinking more of the Instagram because the stage one isn't even that bad.
Well, I mean, do you remember how that motherfucker used to go on stage? I mean, I used to cry laughing when he used to hit the floor, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you're the one that told me. You're like, dude, you have to watch this guy.
Yes,
you're the one that told me. I had never seen it, but you're the one that told me.
Bro, I used to just like, bro, and I still do it. I still love doing it, bro. I just love comedy, bro. I just sit in the back of the club and just like watching.
Like you actually watch people's sets sometimes?
Just watching everybody's sets and just like, what's everybody doing, bro? Like what are our homies doing right now? Like how are we doing as a community, right? Like, because as a community, we need to hold our own at the same time. You know what I mean? Like we can't have other communities coming in, swinging their dicks around, and us not having anything to hold our own. You know what I mean? Like we need to fucking stand our ground in the community of Tucson. But so like I like to watch, and like not saying that I'm fucking the best, but I see that we have some fucking funny dudes, bro, and women or whatever. But I was trying to be inclusive. I'm trying to be inclusive. Well, because like
continue.
It was when you say like, I was gonna say guys, but when I say like guys, I mean like all together. But I was like guys and girls or whatever it was, it kind of came off as,
you know what you meant.
You know what I meant. But it's like when I used to, at the beginning, I remember seeing Adam, and when he used to drop to the floor, I'm like, people need to see this. Like, everything else, this one joke, he's gonna lose everybody the whole set. He leaves this joke for last every single time. And there was a while there when I would say, I don't want to give out his joke, but I used to yell out his impression, and he'd be like, all right, Manny, I'm gonna do this joke today. And he's like, and he used to tell me it hurts. You know what I mean? Because the drop on the stage that hard. You know what I mean? Like, and
what's Wacko? Yeah. Shout out Wacko.
You and me, bro. We're fucking.
He's right there. You know, dude. If he's listening too, he's gonna be like.
And my brother listens too. Shout out, and my girl. My brother needs his DVDs back, motherfucker. I remember, I don't know how far into the pod we were talking about those John Wick DVDs, but he's like, yeah, I'm gonna need those DVD back. I'm like, you're not getting those DVDs back, bitch. Duh, fucking
take them like the 4.
The 4. Is there a 4 John Wick?
Dude, the 4 is the best one.
I only have 1 to 3. You didn't even give me fucking
the 4 is the best one. I think it's like on Stars or something special right now. It's like on the one you gotta pay.
Bro, everything, you can't even see anything. You can't even see anything on like pirating is coming back. Pirating is coming back.
Maybe.
No, I mean, it's because like
piracy is not a victimless crime, man. Didn't you watch all those commercials?
True, bro. This guy was watching this video and it was like, if you want to watch Pokemon, one example.
Pokemon? What about Pokewoman?
Pokemon.
Inclusive.
What's Pokemon?
Pokewoman.
Oh,
you didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
I said inclusive.
When we clip that joke, we're gonna make sure it says Pokewoman.
Yeah, and then you laugh. Cut to the laugh.
Like those comedians have a fake laugh on the podcast. What's your fake podcast laugh?
My fake podcast?
Yeah, what's your fake podcast laugh?
No, I'm actually need air. Oh fuck! This grapefruit juice is delicious.
Guava.
Bro, whatever the fuck.
Not another comedy podcast, bro. Not another comedy podcast. Not another guava drink.
ACP.
Not another comedy podcast. What do you think, bro?
What do I think about? I think
people are like,
I think what?
Silence not good for podcasts, but I feel like sometimes people need to reflect and think about.
Think about what we just said.
Exactly. Think about everything we just said and really just digest how good of an episode this was, right? We've been talking.
They're gonna get off if they reflect.
No, they're gonna.
No, don't make them reflect. Don't give them time to reflect.
They're reflecting on their life choices and life decisions, right? Of like, I need to subscribe to the podcast. I need to share it to my friends. I need to go to my grandma's.
Those are good moves to make.
Like live, yeah. You need to reflecting those moves for the new year, right? It's new year. You have to get things done, right? People are like, oh, I wasted all year last year. What's our resolutions, right, for this new year? We already talked about resolutions, but this is about action, taking action.
That's true. I was thinking about that because I was like, nah, not really resolutions that I'm trying to do, but what are some goals? I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. I think I got some stuff we're gonna talk about after the pod. I got some ideas. Tyler got some ideas. Or some
ideas.
We're a fucking trio of death, bro. We're fucking the 3 musketeers.
That's so funny, bro. I was like, we were smoking right now, and I was like, I saw this TikTok, and they're like, threes don't work. Friends of threes don't work. They're like, you're lying to yourself. Friends of threes don't work. And I was like, what do they mean by that? What do they mean by friends of threes don't work? And I was like, really thinking about, and you can always find more stuff out in the comments of any video, right? Because people say shit and it's like, it's because one's always gonna feel left out, or it's because of this. And I'm like, do people really think that friends of threes don't work? And then like you go down a little rabbit hole. It's like, no, dude, threesomes are the best, bro. The threes are like, where it's like, cause like, where it's like, how it's like, 4 is kind of like a crowd where it's like a little bit too much. I mean, maybe there's like where it's kind of like division of 2 and 2.
But then that division happens, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now there's not, when there's 3, it's kind of like everyone's in it, because it's like, if not, one person's just left out. You know?
Yeah,
then it's just 2. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But that's what people say. They're like, that's where 3s don't work, because there's always gonna be the one left out. So that's where it's like, I don't think so, but TikTok has never steered me wrong. You know what I mean? TikTok has showed me.
TikTok has steered me wrong.
Well, I mean, because you be betting off your TikToks,
No,
right? You don't be betting off TikToks. You be watching these gamblers. You're like,
No, dude, I told
this
you.
15 yeg parlay.
No, dude.
I'm gonna hit it, bro.
I told you I don't even do parlays. I only do straight bets, bro.
Bro,
It's the opposite of my sex. It's all straight.
Ooh, that's a joke right there, bro.
Add it to the gambling section.
Bam. So you're like, okay, this is the sex jokes. These are the gambling jokes. And then here's money joke. We can kind of put them together because we have this plan B joke over here that we can fucking bring into here. And you can like bring them all together. You know what I mean? Where it's like, it's a bit, right? It's a routine.
Yeah. I think I know what you're saying.
Well, I'm saying that like it goes from like the sex to the money to the, you know, it's like what you're saying
to the power.
What was your new joke that you were just to the power of 2? What were you just
first
saying?
First come the fame, then the money, then the power, or whatever. Or what is it,
bro? What was the new joke you were just telling me up on the office roof?
What?
About having to buy 2.
Oh, right. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Write it down, bro. Write it down.
I do gotta write that down because I forget, dude. You forget when you don't write stuff down. You forget. Dude, 1 second. Not to be the guy.
Do you find yourself like every time you open your phone and you had something open before, you're like you lose track of what the fuck you're gonna do next?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, your notepad is that long.
Well, this is just comedy ideas.
Just ideas.
This is raw ideas. That's why it's that bad. Because this is all the ones that haven't worked out.
So, like, you know how Mark Norman has, like, his big, like, notebook of things? Is that your big notebook of joke things?
Well, these are all the ones these are all just ass. And then the other ones are the jokes and the sets and the this and the that. The ones I'm actually doing, you know? These are all ones that are not ready to hit the stage.
Not?
Yeah.
Not?
Not ready.
Not another comedy podcast? Bro, see, every time you can just bring it back to not another comedy podcast.
Bro, it's funny because I seen the Joey Diaz podcast put the NAACP will cancel us for this episode or something like that. And I was like, the NACP, and I was like, oh, NAACP, so we gotta find out what the fuck that is.
Yeah, we shut them down, bro. Yeah, they're fucking they're biting our shit, bro. We've been like, I remember like,
I don't know what the fuck it stands for.
NA. And it
could be so much things, you know. NAACP
and then
NAACP.
Okay, well you're giving me a bunch of things. I'm dyslexic here. You're throwing Q's. You're throwing W's.
NAA is the same as NAA. NAA, 2 A's, double A's.
Oh, like a AA battery.
CP.
Oh.
Dude,
battery.
Why didn't you just say that?
Yeah, why didn't you say NAA battery CP?
God damn it. I didn't think I had to.
No alkaline acupuncture people project. The water project of Buffalo.
What are you talking about?
Buffalo's in New York.
Are you having an aneurysm?
People going
right now?
outside. Yeah. I was trying to think of like you know, like sometimes like you let your mind.
This is what we should have done yesterday when you were on stage.
Yeah, like letting your mind go for Godzilla, Modmilla, Drawdilla.
Yeah, no.
I'm not a rapper, bro. I'm more of
fuck rap, dude.
More of a singer. More of a singer, rap. Bro. More of a vibey type of guy, right?
Maybe stick to singing, dude. I don't know. Tyler said he had some skit ideas, and I'm like, seriously, dude. Every skit idea I've ever thought of or heard, I've been like, that sounds terrible.
Well, it's like, what I mean? What was our skit idea?
But the one that Tyler said, I was on board with it.
What was the skit idea that we had talked about? Remember?
No.
Where it was like, remember you were like, it was a skit about writing a skit.
Oh no, I like that one.
Remember what it was like
About? Oh yeah, no, don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Yeah,
we can just do it.
Yeah, we just
that one's actually solid.
Yeah, because at that one we have a stupid type of character that we can put into our skit.
Yeah,
that plays it perfectly.
Well,
that dumb
he'll
bitch
be playing himself.
Adrian. Yeah, there you go. But if he gets time let off the leash to fucking hang out with us, god damn it.
Hopefully, he's a busy guy, man.
Fucking, he's not dead.
Shout out to the homies that you lose when they get in a relationship, you know.
Shout out to the homies when you lose when you get in a relationship, bro. That's all. Yeah. That's all we're saying, bro.
That's really sad, you know.
That was our fourth, you know. That
was the fourth.
That was the fourth. You know, it was the fourth. And you might see the new fourth the next episode. But even that guy's kind of gay, you know. Bro, it's funny because like we hang out in the car, right, and we bring a couple new faces around, right, and we try to expand the circle, but at the same time you want to keep it tight, you know, like to get nice and tight, because there's a whole comedian circle, right, all of us, right, so like we all kind of friendly with each other, but there's obviously, like in high school, there's like cliques of the comedians, right? It's not like, I don't want to say cliquey, but like there's groups, right? Where
it's not that. I think that it is very like everyone is friends with everyone, you know.
Everybody
but it is, you know, everyone's got their
friends.
Yeah, they're fucking homies.
Like
their squad.
Yeah, like we're, because like I think that's the difference between like, oh, we're comedian companions, and then we're comic. We're friends, like we're buddies, like, you know, like we're gonna hang out outside of the mics, you know what I mean? Or maybe not, I don't know. Do you think a lot of people hang out outside of the mics? You think?
No, maybe.
Like, I mean, outside the pods, right? I mean, fuck. Maybe people just don't like each other the way we like each other, dude.
People just don't know, man.
People just don't know.
No, but yeah, shout out to the homies, you know, along the way.
Shout out to the homies along the way.
Fucking Ramon and shit, you know, his mom was a bitch.
Yeah, she kicked you out of the quinceañera.
Oh, one time she didn't let him go to the movies. We were gonna go watch like Fast and Furious fucking 5 or whatever. And he called his mom a bitch, and she didn't let him go.
I mean, if you drop the B word on the mom,
but because something was happening, right? And you know. I'm on my homie side on this. Even though we're not homies no more, I'm still on his side on this.
Always on your side.
Hey, I've never called my mom a bitch though, cause I'll get slapped. G.
Yeah, same, bro. I'll be fucking slapped. I'll be slapped up in oblivion, bro. One time I told him, I was at the store. I was like, Mom, did I freaking stutter? And she slapped the shit out of me.
Oh yeah.
I think I told you that. But yeah, dude.
But would you ask her for like a tampon? And
some Skittles. Like, I was like, Mom, can I have some Skittles? And she was like, what? I'm like, did I freaking stutter? I said Skittles, and she just slapped the shit out of me.
Well, maybe you can take that on stage, because why did you think it was okay to say that? Like you heard people say it on fucking TV.
Family Guy.
Oh
yeah, I saw it on Family Guy.
Nice.
And it was like, I don't know. I just think I didn't think it was like smart alecky. You know what I mean?
What did you think it was? Funny? What did you think it was?
I guess funny. Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. Like that Batman meme. Interesting. Well, speaking of squads, I think we should wrap this puppy up, because I need to go play squads with the boys.
Always thinking too much about Warzone.
I gotta get to my other addiction, you know.
Too much addictions, bro. Too much addictions. Not another comedy podcast, bro. Fucking, where are we at?
Add me on Warzone. Bro, I gotta figure out. Bro, listen. This is what I'm doing. I'm cleaning my shit up. I'm getting a fucking computer. I'm fucking doing the whole thing. Maybe get some streams in there. It's gonna get crazy.
Oh, you're gonna try starting to stream?
I don't know. Well, I'm fucking gaming, so.
So
like, two stones with one bird.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is everything a business move? You know, is that where like sometimes things go to?
No,
you
but in my mind, it's habits, right? Developing habits. So if I already have the habit of gaming and I'm just recording, and I recorded it, boom, it's already a habit. if I already have the habit of smoking, that's why I said habit, like smoking content. Let's do it because we have the habit anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. Let's do it, like, just fucking, cheer up the people, link up with some people online, be like, what's up, my friends, fucking hit one with me. A lot of people, bro, I tune into the Matthias 710 videos and all these videos of people smoking and shit, you know what I'm saying? I would tune into the Joey Diaz videos of him smoking and shit. Even on Patreon, like, it was cool.
So, like, you like doing jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. Like, do you try to get paid with jiu-jitsu?
There's no money in jiu-jitsu, G.
A lot. So, like,
it's as rough as comedy. So
it's like, where it's like how much, because a lot of people think the same thing as like with like a lot of effort gets to put into like with streaming and stuff, because there's a lot of streamers out there who like all they do is just to stream, and then but the issue is that they need to upload the YouTube, they need to do the clips, they need to do the shorts, they need to do the TikToks, they need to fucking do the current topics, they need to do the current games, you know what I mean? Like, it's work, you know what I mean? Or it's like, nah, bro, I'm just trying to play, you know what I mean? Where it's like, where's the effort reward balance of some things being like you're saying habits, but also it's like the effort being put into the gain coming back at it. Do you know what I mean? Because there's only so many things that you have your bandwidth where like, oh yeah, this is just gonna be. But
I like watch like Bobby Lee and Eric Griffin gaming, and like Stevie Weeby with gaming.
I'm not saying that in specific.
Like, I watch all those who's game.
No, I'm not saying that in specific. I'm saying just like we're saying in the topic of like, people like everybody doing things and they're like, oh, maybe this can be like my next business idea. You know what I mean? Where it's like people.
No, well, I'm not saying it for the money. I'm saying it because you got to build a catalog, dude. You got to build a catalog, you know what I'm saying? And you got to build a community. It's like an online community, that you really build with people and shit. Especially if you do things like streaming or like Patreon type of stuffy where you talk to people and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think that's where you'll bring more of a different audience from a different area, and hopefully bring it to another thing.
Talk to them, but like link up with people for a sesh, for a video, for things like that. You know what I mean? Which is what I would do. Tune into Joey Diaz on fucking Patreon, smoking a joint right before Thanksgiving and shit.
It is funny because I was watching this YouTuber of mine, and you know how we watch podcasts and stuff, and it's like people come on to the podcast and it's like a guest, and it's like this is how they like when Rogan has someone like a comedian on his pod, it kind of like introduces them to like the podcast universe of Rogan. You know what I mean? I was watching this weed YouTuber. I like his name was Eric Kahn. And he had like a couple other, like he was having a sesh in his car, like just like a blinker sesh. And he had like these two other guys come out in the video with him, and he had like their Instagram handles, and he's like, oh, this is like, whatever eats. Like it was like a stoner review, like food review channel. And this other dude was just like a stoner dude. But they had like a sesh together, you know what I mean? And they were just like smoking and talking. Like it was kind of like not a pot, it was a sesh, you know what I mean? But it was like, I thought it was cool where he was like introducing these guys in his video type of thing.
Well, that's almost like the smoke box.
Yeah,
exactly like the smoke box. It's funny, whatever the Real B, or what's his name? Be real. Real B. I literally said it. Be real. Yeah, that's who I was trying to think of that whole time.
Some Be Real.
Yeah, where he literally has just a hot box session in the car and then records it, and that's so badass. But everything's all professional and shit,
Yeah, I mean,
because the filming in a hot box gets bad.
Yeah, what I really like is the black. So this is what I want to do, and nobody take. Well, maybe we'll talk after about my little idea of what, because I've always really liked, and everybody liked that 70s show. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the 70s show was great.
And the smoke sessions at that 70s show was cool. That's all I want to say.
I know where you're going, but got a feeling it's been done.
Do you think so?
I think so.
Well, I mean, of course it's been done. It's that 70s show.
It's been out so long.
That's what I'm saying. It's an homage to that 70s show.
I don't know. I thought it was almost a little too Because you know me, I don't like when they portray the pothead that's so like.
Oh yeah, I mean no, but I like the concept of having a camera twirling
Twirl around.
because like how do you truly smoke? You're talking, you're fucking passing a joint around like
in a circle, not a fucking
not
square.
like not a square. Like it's usually like even right now when we were smoking with my girl, it was like a weird little circle like
Infinity.
like just having a little camera in between and just like twirling onto who's talking, and you know what I mean. Like I thought that concept was always like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like the whole like what they were talking about, you know what I mean. But like the concept of like how the camera looked and like the twirling of the camera, like from this guy to this guy to this guy, and it never showed.
That's what I was
them
gonna
smoking.
say. I don't know if I liked or didn't like that they never showed the smoke.
Subtle, right? Subtle.
I think they just did it so that it could be a mainstream show.
Yeah, but it's like, but that's what I'm saying, right? It's like what we're talking about Green Day, right? It's like apparently the whole band was named Green Day because they loved smoking weed.
Yeah,
we didn't even know.
Yeah, like they had Cheech on there. Or whatever.
Obviously, they're a stoner show. Obviously, they're smoking.
Bro, you know
weed.
Mitch Hedberg was on there.
Yeah, he was, huh?
He came out in the restaurant as a thing for like one episode.
Huh. I think I saw a YouTube clip. It was like Mitch Hedberg on that 70s show. I'm like, huh, that's fucking crazy.
He literally just serves him like a pizza or something. I like that thing they always go to, that fucking bar diner thing.
The bar diner thing? Oh, yeah, that little diner thing.
Yeah.
When that 70s show came out, that was like, or not even when it came out, like when I was watching it, I was like, this is just a good fucking French show, right? It's like, how many, it's like a group of 6?
Let's see, there's 2 girls. Kelso,
Eric, and Fez. And then Jackie and...
no, you're missing the other one, the guy with the hair.
Hyde. 6.
6? Dang. And Heidi, and what's her face?
What's
her face? The redhead chick?
Donna.
There
you go.
But you know me. You know Contrarian Omar.
What's Contrarian Omar?
Control Omar. I didn't watch that 70s show because it was a mainstream show. And then me and my girl are chilling like last year, 2023. We're chilling.
Yeah.
We're like, what's a new show we should watch? And we're like, what about that 70s show? And I don't know, we watched a trailer or one. We're like, let's give it a try. And we watched it, dude. And I was like, this show is funny. Like, this shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm a comedian. And like at this point, right?
Yeah.
And you know, they say once you become a comedian, your sense of comedy has now been numbed.
Yeah.
Right? But no, my dick got hard with that show. I was like, this is hilarious how they're portraying like this. Mm-hmm. Like I love the Red character.
Yeah. Oh, you know? I'm gonna shove my foot up your ass.
Red's character, I love the mom. Like Red and the mom to me are like probably top characters.
The thing that's great about them is that they play their characters so well. They play them so good, and it's like it's like obviously it's an over portrayal of like the mother who's just really soft and really soft spoken, but also can be really fucking crazy at the same time, and the dad who's just so uptight, and the son's kind of scared of him, or not even kind of, he's fucking scared of his dad, you know what I mean?
And then the sister's a fucking mess.
Oh yeah, the sister's a whore. They fucking fight all the time. He has a crush on the neighbor girl, you know what I mean? It was like it was that 70s show, bro. It was that 70s show.
No, it's a good show, dude. Honestly, it's a good watch.
Dude, fucking, but when you would see those,
and it's a feel-good show, in my opinion.
When you see those weed scenes, bro, when they were like, when you turn, it's like, yeah. Well, when I was a kid watching it, I didn't really know that they were smoking. It took me a little bit to realize, oh, they're smoking here. So I think that was another element into it where it's like, hey, if you know, you fucking know. Right? Like, if you don't know...
Well, if you're not a child, you know.
Exactly. If you don't know, we're not going to explain it to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They did it. They're smart. Yeah.
Because, but they showed alcohol. The first episode, he was trying to sneak alcohol. But then they would go like a... Ding, like, they'd have that guitar riff. And then they go back to them in the circle, passing around something. You know what I mean? Most likely a joint. And in my head, I was like, did the parents not smell that shit?
I know. You're like, they're in the basement. Would they have Reggie? Yeah,
There's
they had
no
Reggie.
dabs.
It was
There's
the
no
70s.
dabs
They were
back
getting
in the
Reggie,
day.
though.
Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, there's no dabs back. Like, dude, my room gets fucking
Hydro.
cloudy as fuck.
People
dude.
are going to correct me. I don't know when Hydro came in, but
Hydro.
DRO, you know? DRO came in the 2000s, no?
Drill?
DRO. Like Hydro. Like, you used to smoke Reggie, mountain fucking weed, outside grown weed, and now we smoke fucking Hydro.
Oh, from like the inside.
DRO, yes. Inside grown. DRO, in water and shit.
Hydro.
Not in fucking the mountains and shit, like that Mexican shit.
The Reggie stuff?
Yeah.
Is that how they like started changing it from one thing to the other?
Yeah, well, I saw the change.
But
That's
when did
what I'm
they?
saying.
But when did they stop saying like, oh,
Like when me and Alon started smoking, it was Reggie.
But like, when did the lingo start coming out? You know what I mean? Like, I just thought it was just like, oh, this is just like, because I just thought the reason why we were just smoking a bunch of like just that dirt weed was because we didn't have the people here like in California that were growing it like in a controlled environment.
Well, that's
you know
what I'm
I mean?
saying. They grew over there a lot sooner. But when did that whole switch happen? I don't know. I was just saying people might correct me. But yeah, the parents would have fucking smelled that shit no matter what. No matter what they're smoking. Even if it was fucking bum weed.
I feel like you were saying it as like common knowledge, and I was like, it's not.
Well, it seems to me like Hydro, it became like it was common knowledge. Everyone would say that. You have Reggie and you have DRO.
No, DRO. That's what I'm saying.
Why is it DRO first and you're like, what?
Yeah, I don't know what DRO is.
Like DRO.
No, I'm saying DRO is what threw me off. If you said Hydro, I think I would just like think of the DRO is what threw me off.
Yeah.
Like, where do you get, like, is DRO a derivative from Hydro? Like, do people say DRO?
Yeah, well, they used to. Well, it's because now it just became that. Because people stopped saying this lingo, I guess. Because now all the weed is fucking... Nobody's smoking fucking bunk, Reggie, dime. Like, that's dimes and nickel bags. You know what I'm saying? No one's smoking that shit no more. Everyone's smoking fucking Kush.
I think... Well,
you know what I mean?
I think now it goes to shake. Because people...
No, but shake is still not fucking...
It's not.
It's shake of good weed. You know what I mean? Like,
some people can say it's good. You know what I mean? Where it's like, if someone's telling
weed is grown out. It's fucking not just grown outside. It's the weed that had seeds and stems in it.
Yeah, the bricks.
This weed doesn't have stems and seeds in it. Oh no, it does have stems, but it doesn't have seeds in it because it's grown in like water and shit. No, and then they put it backwards and fucking. I don't know exactly how it's grown, but they put it backwards and let it leak and shit or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So it's different than the fucking Mexican grown weed that had seeds in it, and that's how they would grow it in the mountains and shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like, when I just didn't know what, like, when people said Reggie, I just thought it was just like shitty weed. You know what I mean? And I guess the shitty weed was because we got it from Mexico, and like that's what they were calling it. And now they're just calling it DRO from after. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it's because now all that weed, now it's just good weed. Why do you think Mexico switched to cocaine? Why do you think the cartel stopped selling weed in the 70s and switched to cocaine? Because then they developed the DRO. It's because there's all these corridos about this, right?
So that's what I'm saying. Like, they're kind of saying it as like a common knowledge thing.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's like a...
It's not really
Spanglish term that like the beaners were using.
Yeah, kind of like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, DRO, bro. Like, I just smoke weed, dog. You know what I mean? Like...
Well, yeah, but you also didn't smoke till you were older, you know?
No, I smoked in high school. Like, I smoked in high school, but again, it was just like when I got... You know, it wasn't like...
But it's just different, you know. If you smoke Reggie, you know. If
well,
you
like,
smell Reggie, you'd be like... It takes you back... Flashback to middle school. Like, that's so Raven.
Middle school.
When you smell it, it'll be different.
So you say middle school. I didn't smoke in middle school. I smoked in...
And high school, dude. Like, same thing, but... Yeah, it's just no one has that. No one's smoking that weed anymore. That's literally why the cartels switched what they were selling, bro.
Because they were selling shit.
Because they were selling shit now compared to what people are growing in Cali and shit.
Well, compared to what people can grow in their own backyard in California. Literally right there.
And then get it all over the fucking country.
I mean, and that's the thing, right? It's like the making it more readily available for people to like distribute it and like grow it. Like if people from California can easily come over here and just sell us the weed, it wouldn't be so hard. You know what I mean? Like you saw the cartel was like, well, we can't sell this shit. The market corrected it. Do you know what I mean? Like the market was, we want weed. We were getting shit weed because the only place we were able to get weed was from there.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, okay, these people started growing weed. They started putting water. They actually started caring. They put
doing
the plant
it inside with lights.
Like
and
these
all
people
this shit
actually like
doing.
they're doing shit to the weed. Like the weed is actually, the plant is being taken care of, right? It's not just this fucking stem.
And then the Mexican shit would get all compartment it into a fucking
because
brick.
of how they would fucking bring it over here.
Yeah, and then they would also spray it so that it didn't smell a lot.
So they
when
can bring
they
it
brought
over here.
Over. So it had all kinds of shit, dude.
It was all for trash, right? It was because they were like smuggling it over here. But then California was like, we're actually gonna make it. So I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like you're the way what you're saying is like I understand. Like I know the how we got there type of thing, but I didn't know the DRO. That's where we all came from.
I think that lingo I thought was common knowledge.
If you would say, oh, like when we used to smoke the shit, oh, like the shit weed that we used to get from the Mexican. But that's what I'm saying, where it's like the market corrected itself of like, you start making this shit legal, we start making better stuff. You know what I mean? And then they don't have anybody to sell to, because now people are just buying better stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make the cocaine legal. That's what we're saying. Because if you make the cocaine legal, then what are they gonna start selling to us, right?
Oh, that's kind of crazy though. Make the cocaine legal.
Well, legalize everything, right? Legalize everything. Did you watch the Eric Andre special?
Dude, if they fucking... No, I don't know who that is.
Eric Andre?
No.
He's a comedian. But it's like he had a special called Legalize Everything. But I mean, think about it in all true, like a lot of things come from that, right? You just said it in the smallest terms. Weed was the most fucking hardest thing for people to get the longest time. We had to rely on other people to get us the weed. Now we're here in Arizona. We have dispensaries now where we can get it legally, super easily. People still choose to get it from the streets, whatever. But it's so much easier for us to get the weed opposed to high school, where we had to get it from God knows where the fuck this weed is coming from. This snag.
But it was a switch because remember I told you that me and Alon, we were like 17 and we used to go to this smoke shop where we knew the guy that worked there. Mm-hmm. And they would sell weed under the table. It was a smoke shop right across from the seafood place we would gig at.
Under the table?
Yeah, so they would sell weed at the smoke shop. You're not supposed to, obviously. It's not a dispensary.
That's what I'm saying.
This is before even fucking there was dispensaries in Arizona, bro. Mm-hmm. And they fucking... you would go in there and the password was, you'd be like, you guys got donations? And they'd be like, yeah. But here's the thing. It was $10 donation or $20 donation. If it was a $20 donation, it's because it was DRO. Because it was...
good weed.
The dankness. It was not this fucking...
The quantity?
Yeah, so then they'd be like... Sometimes they'd go in and be like, we only got $20 donations today. You'd be like, it's all good. I want the $20 donation.
But so, like, would they sell you... Would it still be an eighth? Would it be an eighth of this and an eighth of that? Or, like, would they give you whatever?
It'd be like $20 a gram. Yeah.
And then people used to sell... And then you have
but one... But it was such a difference, bro. It was such a difference.
The nugs, yeah.
From going from one to the other that it was worth it, you know, in that day.
Back in the day. And I only bought weed a couple times. Because back in high school, there was only one time when I actually had the weed. All the other time, I was being smoked out. You know
That's what I'm saying. You didn't really see the quality. Where
I was like looking at it. But I remember... when I did have it, I remember it being really fat, like really fat nuggy, but also at the same time really like long stem into like you really have to like take off the stem off it. You know what I mean? Where it kind of looks like a Christmas tree type of thing. You know what I mean? Like a burnt Christmas tree type of thing where it's like swollen in itself, mushroom type of thing.
Yeah, dude. And one time Alon got a whole fucking Because Reggie is like, that's what I'm saying. That was the nickel and diming. It was literally half of the price of what people sell Dro for, right? A gram when Dro came into the market, Kush, let's just say, it was $10 a gram. But when you buy a dime, $10 of Reggie, you get double that. You get 2 grams. You get a fucking sack. You get a dime, you get like a fucking gram or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's nickel, dime, and whatever the fuck. It was different. So Alon bought like a whole like QP or something, like a quarter pound or something.
Quarter.
And the best type of Reggie of that old Mexican weed was the Christmas Reggie, they would call it, because it was more Christmas tree looking or whatever. And it would look more like Dro. It looked just like a little better quality Dro, but it was still like small and stuff or whatever, like small nugs, And fucking Alon got that shit. Probably smoked in like 2-3 days, bro. Maybe like 2 days.
And do you remember getting like super high back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I remember going to one of my homies' house and he had the big boy. He had like a bong like this high.
Oh yeah.
And like we were fucking back there.
Those usually burn though, huh?
And like this motherfucker had it on his back porch.
Oh.
It was like 2:00 in the afternoon.
In Arizona.
We were in high school. We were out there, like it's not the smartest idea, bro. Like one, it's like we're in like these fucking fences are not that small. Like you can literally, I look out and I can literally see people as I'm blowing smoke. Yeah, like I'm literally can see people as I'm blowing smoke out, and I'm sure they can see the top of this bong. You know what I mean? Like weed is definitely illegal at this point. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like there's some people who are just too ballsy with their weed consumption. You know what I mean? Some people who how do you say, didn't get a stern daddy talking to back in the day when they pull out their weed at the drive-thrus. You know what I mean? Where you're fucking freaking out.
Oh, just because someone had a fucking cop father, You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. I was telling my girl about that. I was like, man, he fucking acts like he don't got papers. I'm like, he acts worse than my fucking friends without fucking immigration papers.
And that's the problem, dude. That we'll talk about after, but the technology is gonna catch up. They always talk about the war on DUIs and stuff like that. Like you worry about the weed ones. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that they say that's what they've been trying to crack down is on the DUI weed technology.
Yeah.
Supposedly. I think it's all a scare tactic.
Yeah. That's why I always smoke at home.
I always make my girl drive, so.
Yeah, that's why we always good
I'm
boys.
a passenger princess.
Yeah, that's why like Omar right now, he's going to take an Uber all the way home. We didn't smoke the whole time. Look at us, see?
I didn't smoke.
Not another comedy podcast, not another smoking podcast, not another podcast in your ass.
I look yellow, bro. What's going on? Better put a filter on this.
I mean, maybe it was all that talk about weed, Maybe it was like, yeah, Omar doesn't know shit about nothing.
Oh, you look pale. I like you fucking yellow. You didn't know Dro, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know
fucking
Dro.
taught you something today.
When you say Dro, that's a word where it's like I didn't like I don't know what you're talking about. Like I was kind of playing with it a little bit, but I was like, maybe if you said hydro, if you said hydro, I'm like, okay, we were talking in the context of weed. Okay, maybe talk about like when they start like, cause like when you're kind of like as I was saying, like common knowledge type of thing, right? Yeah. Where it's kind of like more of a sense of like, oh, when they actually started giving a fuck about weed, it's like, oh yeah, when they gave a fuck about weed and put water in it. Cause yeah, dude.
I don't know if that. I think it was something like that, but it was basically indoor growing.
There's gonna be people in the comments.
That's what I'm saying. Don't keep saying the water thing. It was indoor growing.
You harped on the water thing.
No. It was indoor growing with lights and with fucking. So it's wet or something because they got to put it backwards and drain it and shit. It was different shit, bro.
You're the one who harped on the hydro. That's why I'm harping on the hydro.
Yeah, but I feel like we're like drunks now. You just keep saying the same thing.
Hey, bro. All I'm saying is that you brought it up, and I'm just saying that it's on the table.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna call on right now and be like, explain hydro to this man.
Because here's the thing, bro. Like with the weed, right? because right now it's even going even deeper, right? With like BHO, the way that people are doing extractions.
Or the Delta 9 or whatever, the weak one. What's the weak one? Delta 8 or something?
So there's Delta 8, and then there's like what was it? The not CBD, but there's the thing that people can sell, like THCA, right? Where it's like it's not weed, but as soon as you light it, it's actual like psychedelic.
That's the one you told me. Not psychedelic.
It's
psychoactive.
Psychoactive. There we go, bro. Fucking Non-Nerd Comedy Podcast in your ass, bro.
Comment if you fucking heard Hydro.
Dude, tell us if you've heard Hydro. Tell us, dude. Put it in the comments right now if you've heard of Hydro, because we're gonna put tallies. We're gonna put tallies on how many times that Omar said Hydro and how many times you were like, oh, he's talking about when he started putting water in the weed.
I don't know if it was water, dude.
Nah, it's fuck. This is gaslighting.
How is it gaslighting? I'm not saying that you said it. I'm not turning on you. I'm saying
no.
You keep harping on the water. I'm like, you're focusing on the wrong thing, G.
No, I didn't
say they put water. They didn't just put water in this. It was a different way because they didn't have seeds like the other one. It was grown indoors. It had something to do with water because they put it upside down and leaked it, and it was like the inside lighting that they do.
No, I was just confused with the Hydro, because you had said
I know
the comparison is this, right? You had said Reggie and Hydro, and so that's where we harp, right? Where you're like comparison of the Reggie and Hydro, right? Where maybe it would have been like a Reggie and the
Now, what did you call it?
That's what I'm saying. Because if you're saying if it's not the water, then how would I get it from the Hydro? You know what I mean? It would be because it's like, cause like you're saying, because even how you're saying it right now, when you're like, oh, like, is that how people used to describe it as Hydro? And it's from,
but I don't know. Maybe it was like how I said, like a Mexican lingo thing in there. I don't know.
Cause it's like Reggie and then Hydro, right? Then
Dude,
Hydro.
I'm in such a bad middle spot right now where like I talk to some Mexican dudes and they're like, and I'm like, what does that mean again? They're like, you don't know what that means? And I'm like, just tell me what it means. And like, it means this. I'm like, okay, that's what I thought it meant. But and they're like, this fucking guy, he's not even real Mexican. And then with English people, I'm like, Hydro, and you're like, Hydro, what the fuck? I'm like, it's such a bad spot
about?
with my English and Spanish.
Because then you're like, oh, I maybe I don't have the wherewithal to fully explain what it was, right? Because it was a certain, because I think I
obviously don't have the weed growing knowledge to explain what the factor was.
Why was it called Hydro?
But I'm telling you what I have collectively just seen. You know when you gather info and you're like, I don't really know how I know this, but I just know this. You know what I mean?
Usually for me, it's from like a TikTok. That's where a lot of my knowledge is coming from now. But I feel like
I said TikTok's never done you wrong.
But I feel like this Hydro thing is coming out of your ass. I don't know. I'm calling your bluff right now. Hydro oxygen, Hydro tanks. No, you know what?
But it's kind of a hard way to, like, if it's how I said lingo, you know, hard to disprove because it's very local. You know, I don't know. In my opinion, that's just what it was. But
well, like if you ask someone right now, what's the difference between BHO and then BMO?
Okay.
What? Hydro.
Grow indoors without soil. What does DRO mean? Shortened from hydroponics. DRO is slang for it's slang. See, it's a slang word for a very potent form of marijuana grows indoor without soil.
But that.
Okay, what is hydro weed? It pops up right here.
So it's just the process.
Hydro is ultra high potency medical or recreational cannabis grown indoors under powerful lights without soil by using specific potent nutrients in water derived driven state. Hence the word DRO.
Yeah.
See, DRO. It's a word. When
you say the DRO, bro. No, but I didn't say you were making
something. Is what I did.
No, I didn't say you made it up. I'm saying we're like, oh, what's the difference between the Reggie and the DRO, right?
Yeah.
Because for me,
now we know.
Yeah. Because when I just hit the weed market, it was just like, just weed. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you what it is, right? I never got into like, oh, dude, this is some Reggie. And it's like, oh, this is some Joe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think maybe.
Well, you said you were kind of getting smoked out. Like when you first start smoking, you're not really the one in there getting your hands dirty.
Like
you
now.
get smoked out a little bit, and then you're like, all right, now. Well, my friend told me, he's like, my dad said that you really know you're addicted to something when you do 3 things: when you buy it on your own, when you do it on your own, and when something else. I don't remember what the third one was, but those 2 always stuck with me.
Yeah, what is it? It's buy it, do it, and share it.
No, because at the beginning you always share.
Well, I mean, are
When
you
do it
sharing
on
at the
your
beginning?
own,
Because you're getting it from other people. That's not you sharing. That's you receiving.
Yeah, but it's a shareable thing, right? Like when you start doing cocaine, it's like social, and then when you really get addicted to cocaine, it becomes like a creepy thing where you don't really want to be with a lot of people, right?
But then you want to share it with the people that you like. Do you know what I mean?
Only if you're trying to fuck 'em.
Where it kind of goes.
Only if you're trying to fuck 'em.
But where it kind of goes full circle, right? Where it's like you get shared the drug, you start doing the drug on your own, and then you start finding other people to do the drug with, because you get bored of those people you used to do the drug with before.
Maybe
it's like that
but
circle of life.
I think that it can get darker than that. It gets darker.
You start sucking dick in the corner
when you're by yourself. You know what I mean? That's when it gets.
Yeah,
dark.
you start.
It's like the
running
people
out
that
money.
drinking around other people, and I think is a big problem. It's
Drinking alone.
The people that have a problem is the people that are at home drinking by themselves.
Unless you're listening to 9 Hour Comedy Podcast, then you're having a good.
Then you're fine.
Then you're fine, dude. You're having a good time.
Keep drinking. Keep smoking.
But people could say the same thing about like, oh, look at these fucking stoners just smoking by themselves alone. Like, I feel like it's just like the head,
They could, but I think it's a total different vibe. G, you ever try to drink by yourself?
That's what I was saying. Like, I think it could be a little bit of a classy thing, right? Like, like a little whiskey. You chill. You're lounging. You're like, I've been relaxed. Like, this is my end of the night. Like, not everybody gets to 100 all the time. You know what I mean? I think some people enjoy not even a buzz. I feel like some people just enjoy like a little, like a sipper.
Yeah, but then we're talking about fucking,
But that's what I'm saying. There's that, because then there's that person that just goes off the wagon every single time. It's like, you don't want to be maybe there, but there's a nice middle of like, hey, maybe you like to feel the buzz, maybe we'll sleep. But even then, is that even good for you? Every once in a while, maybe. It's been a long time since I got drunk. Yeah,
I like how you answer your question. You're like, is that even good for you? I don't know. It's been a long time since I got drunk.
Because you think like we smoke, right?
Yeah.
We be smoking. We be chiefing. Is that good?
No,
per se. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, yeah. I don't lie to myself. I'm like, it's not good, but it's the one that I like.
It's the one I picked.
It's the one I picked. It chose me.
Yeah, it chose me. It's the one I picked, bro. Because like, it's either that or you're just fucking sober all the time, right? And who wants to fucking do that?
There's a lot of sober. Shout out to my sober friends.
Fucking 9 Hour Comedy Podcast, bro.
Yeah, fucking be sober, be gay, or be under the influence, dude.
Be under the influence.
Just stay home.
Just don't drive your car. Fucking stay at a friend's house.
Listen to the pod.
Listen to the podcast. Pull over. You ever listen to Delilah?
Delilah? Hey there, Delilah.
Delilah. At night? No?
No, I don't know Delilah.
It was like a really...
I thought she left to New York City, and she's 1,000 miles away now. But she looks so slutty. Yes, you do. All right, this is getting creepy.
Welcome to the end of the podcast, guys.
Yeah.
I know you guys are driving.
We went off the rails.
It's late
Don't
night.
go off the rails if you're driving.
Early morning. Maybe you're sitting down in the fireplace at a late night with a nice little book with your dog or cat. Or you're on your way to work.
I doubt they're listening to the pod. I'm reading the book.
Hey,
I couldn't even.
They're with. That's what I was saying. They're with a cat.
Oh, okay.
Or you're driving to work, right?
The cat's reading the book.
Yeah, to you. You're driving to work. Enjoy your day. Good vibes. 9 Hour Comedy Podcast.
NACP.
Not another comedy podcast. Da, 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 da. Shove it in your ass. Ba, 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 ba. Open up that mouth hole for another comedy podcast.
Peace. There's a cut. That would be a nice cut right there.